大家早，你好，我是宋正阳。那我先跟大家道歉，我的中文不是很好，所以我这个 presentation 会用英文为主。Cloudian is a cloud enabling company. Now that definition is very broad, okay, and I'll try to explain that as we go along. Now I'd like to pose a question. If you had to make a wheel, would you go and plant your own forest, mine your own alloys, do all the things that are required to build a wheel? Our answer is no. Most likely you would use existing resources. There are a lot of expertise and services, and you would leverage those. Now, I bring up this example because in the internet space, in cloud services right now, there are many, many wonderful services. There are a lot of expertise and resources that already exists. So why rebuild the wheel? Our answer is don't. Now, if we look at these services, they can actually, these are all wonderful services, but for most of them, they're islands. They're all separate services with varying degrees of integration or interoperability. And if you look at these services, we can actually break them down into what's commonly known as ICE, infrastructure service, platform services, software services. We have a vision, not of services, but as a utility, to take these services and make them a utility. Now, what does that mean? A utility means you just use it. You don't have to worry about how it works. So as an example, one of our products is the OrWeb Virtual Desktop. We take these services and we offer it to the user, the end user, as a virtual desktop. So social medias, contents, all these services are available to a user, okay, through various platforms on various types of mediums. And all these services, they go to one place, which is their virtual desktop, accessible through a browser, accessible through an iPhone, iPad, Android tablet. And we do that through our development of our virtualization, our clients, but very important, is our service interface. Now, this service interface allows us to take these existing cloud resources, abstract them, and repurpose them. So the example before of a virtual desktop, that's only one way of reusing, repurposing these resources. So our Cloudian Virtual Desktop, for example, one of our products, is to take all these resources and make it a utility. The users don't have to worry about how it works. They just go to one place, and this virtual desktop is again, accessible through various mediums. So on the same example of a virtual desktop, I keep on bringing up the virtual desktop example because this is easily understandable. A virtual desktop, you don't have to worry about this being on my notebook or this being on my desktop in my office. This is a virtual desktop that's accessible anywhere. And through that virtual desktop, your contacts, your address books, your favorites, applications that you normally use, it follows you around. Okay? And all these web services also follow you around. Now, I keep on bringing this up as an example, but really what we're doing is we want to embed this and repurpose it for other purposes, to make things with it. Sorry. Okay. So again, in your LAN environment, WAN environment, Wi-Fi through 3G, okay, once we can abstract and integrate all these various resources, we could repurpose it for various things.